Right, I'm hoping this should be the last of the electrolysis before we get on and use the phosphoric acid. There we go. Okay, that rust you see at the bottom is actually rusty liquid. It's not actual rust, and it looks like pretty much all the rust crud has gone. It's looking really good actually. I think what I'm going to do is rinse the tank out quickly with water, and then I'm going to get some phosphoric acid in there and mop up any remaining rust that's still in there. You might see a bit of scratching down the bottom there. Yesterday evening I just went along with a little wire rod and just picked away at any of the flakes that were clinging on to break it up a bit, and it seems to have done the trick. So yeah, I think it's phosphoric acid time. I'm going to use the phosphoric acid at 45% strength. I'm going to put about a litres worth in the tank and then slowly swill it about. This is the state of the tank after the treatment with the phosphoric acid. It has basically turned the inside back into a nice metal finish again. There are still some areas of crud right down the bottom, but they again seem to be loose and flaky. And I think the addition of fuel might actually break those away. Everywhere I've managed to remove it using a piece of wire rod has revealed shiny metal underneath. The next step is to empty the acid and rinse the tank out with a solution of water and of bicarbonate of soda, and that should neutralise any remaining acid. After that I'm going to put in a solution of petrol and two-stroke oil mix and give the whole tank a good swill around, hopefully coating the metal parts with a thin coat of two-stroke oil. Like I say, sorry about this film work, it really is difficult to film inside the tank, but you can see the pitting left behind where the rust was, but now where there was rust it's just basically bare metal. Those bits at the bottom are just kind of flakes left behind. Okay, it's 20 hours later and I'm still struggling to film inside the tank. In there is a mixture of petrol and oil, which it got a good swill about yesterday evening, but I noticed yesterday actually, as soon as I finished rinsing the tank out, despite the fact I'd put petrol and oil in there, there is a slight surface rust built up on the edge. I don't know if there's anything I can do to prevent that happening. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the light right. There's just one spot. Anyway, you can just kind of see a bit of surface rust built up in there, and also back there it's just like the finest bit of surface rust. So I'm going to carry on swilling the tank round with the petrol in it. Oh, this is useless trying to film it. I'm going to continue swirling the petrol round in there to really give a good coating of oil, and hopefully that will be sufficient to keep it as rust free as possible in the future. God, I'm crap at this. Oh, there you go. That's sort of, you can see just a slight patina of rust on the surfaces there. So anyway, I'm going to swill it around. Also, I've noticed the oil in the bottom was a light greeny brown when I put it in last night, so I think it's dissolving any. It's now a dark brown again. It's hard to tell. but it's now like a dark brown sort of syrup, which suggests that it is dissolving any leftover deposits that are still in there.